What's up guys, Chasing Lamely here with episode 154 of Welcome to Wroxham, and I hope you all had a good holidays because we're back in European action and things are getting exciting. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So, since we last met, things have gone, badly. We played Barcelona in the last episode, of course, and lost 3-0. We then played Arsenal in the league, lost 1-0. We scraped to a 2-1 win over Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup. Yes, admittedly with a rotated side, but still. We've lost 3-0 to Spurs in the league, and we've just lost 3-2 to Spurs in the 5th round of the FA Cup after extra time. I don't think this is working, but we're going to have to give it a go in this game because I've kind of committed to this kind of tweaked 4-3-3, which worked really well for this run of games here, and then immediately seems to have stopped working. Not quite sure why, but let's just hope it's a blip. Let's hope this is winter blip, and we'll be back today. So let's go meet the lineup today, shall we? So of course we're playing Real Sociedad, or Real San Sebastian as the game calls it. It's Real Sociedad. And our starting lineup looks like this. We're going to go with Garda Alberto, who, I can't remember if you've met Alberto. Probably not, I've just registered him. Alberto, new right back, signed from Sevilla, who cost us a decent chunk of change, £80 million for a right back. But he's done okay so far, 3 goals in 6 starts from right back. Pretty good. I mean, he's played everywhere so far, but there we go. We've got Marcato, Grillo and Strecker, Sayer Emery, Gonzalez, Caicedo, Gomar, Moraes and Teschkel. On the bench, Setford, Garcia, Bassene, Antonio Carlotto. I don't think you guys have seen yet either. He is a centre-half right-back, central midfield, central defensive midfield. Essentially, he replaces Ben Dodd, but with talent. He has joined us from Benfica, 42.5 million. My brain cannot read today. Has had a season in the Championship where he did well, has been playing for Benfica and has played 3 games for Portugal. At the age of 23, we like the look of him. We've got Vieira, York. I think you've met Battaglia already. He's an Argentinian striker, signed for 31.5 million from Man City. Hasn't had a great goal scoring record, but you know, we like to make gems. He's actually probably a better midfielder than he is a striker, if we're all honest. Fits very well as a kind of playmaker in midfield, so that's probably where he's most likely going to play, although he does give us a striking option, of course. We've got Jakob back, we've got Oliver Fish, Mervyn Burns, and Gary Dillon on the bench as well. So let's firm that, and let's go into the game. So into the dressing room for this Champions League game, and there's no pressure on us today. Go play with that freedom. Sorry, that's what we're going to do. Let's not say anything else. Let's hope for the best for this one. We are in the round of 16 of the Champions League. They've got our backup goalkeeper Raul Diaz on loan, and he is playing in goal for them. So now would be a really good time for him to have a performance that doesn't impress me, because I'd like to get through this game with as little stress as possible, and if it involves our goalkeeper that's on loan to them having a howler, that would be great. We'll see how it goes, of course. We have been trying to sell him, so he might just have a blinder to spite us. That's not impossible, but we've got the boys out on the pitch. Hopefully we've got a good performance coming. We're resplendent, of course, in our hot pink and blue. And we're hoping that this is a good day to build something in the Champions League. As Alvarez lines up a free kick against us, has a pop, Garda makes a save, and it's cleared after Guerra has a good old go. And we're on a counter attack. Teschkel having a run at them. Are we going to go straight into something special here? A good highlight? No, we're not. That would be too easy. Throw in for us now, Strecker taking it, of course, as our left back to Caicedo, back to Strecker, finds Gonzalez, into Moraes. Moraes turns, has a pop. Jorge Moraes, his 6th goal of the season, and his conversion from left back to left winger seems to have paid off really nicely. That's his 7th goal of the season, I think, 6th or 7th goal of the season, and you know, he's our captain. He's getting a chance to go forward. He's getting goals like that. and we are 1-0 up in the Champions League, which is always a good look, and hopefully it will continue. Let's praise the boys, and let's see if we can get a second. Free kick now, and Gonzalez is going to be the one to take it. Can he get a good goal here? He has a good pop. Diaz fists it away, headed off the line by Ramos, only as far as Moraes, who flicks it back looking for Grillo. Can't find out. Alvarez is going to run us. This feels like it's going to be a highlight that ends prematurely, but Pascual has put it forward to Boitel and goes back to Simacan, to Alvarez, and all the way back to Kike Salas, as Simacan puts it all the way back to Diaz. Now will be a great time for him to forget what team he's on, as Kike Salas plays it out to the left back here. Lamoso, who's going to run at us. We need to defend here, which has not gone well. And now it's with Pascual running at us. Let's get back, guys. A shot from range. It just goes wide. And, well, we've got away with that one, really. Well, that's half-time. We are still 1-0 up, but feels like we've not been at our best. We're doing well. Keep working hard until full-time. We'll try that out, see if that does anything. No one's playing badly enough for yelling at them to do anything beneficial. I'd like to see Teshkel, Gamar and Caicedo come into the game. That would be ideal. But they haven't done it yet, and, well, they need to, quite frankly. Garda now with a free kick goes deep looking for and finding Moraes, who eventually it gets given away anyway. Simacan now picks up the ball. Teshkel's determined to pick a pocket, though. Can't beat Diaz, however, but at least he put the effort in, muscled someone off a ball, looked decent for a second. It's the best thing he's done all game, I suspect. Free kick now, Grillo is going to take it. I was going to make a sub then. I thought better of it because I thought I'd let the highlight play out as Grillo goes forward now to Strecker. Strecker finds Moraes, who gets cut down a little, well, gets stopped a little bit, I should say. Strecker into Gonzalez. Gonzalez across the box, and no one can quite get there. Gary Dillon now playing up top for us because Teshkel not having the game of his life. Fish on the right wing has also been a change. Battaglia in central midfield and Garcia at right back. So I've made some changes, but nothing's really fully paying off just yet. Strecker now with a throw-in. I've taken off Sire Emery and sent on Vieira as Strecker finds Battaglia now. Battaglia goes across to Garcia for the chance to run at his compatriots. Back to Fish. Fish goes inside, gives the ball away, which is why I wasn't in a hurry to play Fish in the first place, I'm honest, as Pascual puts the ball forward for Bellerin. Bellerin gets through, but well, after some dodgy-ish defending, we have survived that one again. But again, survival is not really what we're looking for. Let's demand more from the boys. Let's see if we can get a second goal out of them. Well, we're deep in injury time. That's probably going to be full time. It's a functional 1-0. I won't call it a strong 1-0 or a good win of any kind, but it was okay. We'll tell the boys it was a good win, but we're just trying to keep their spirits up, to be honest, because things have not been going well in the league, so I want to keep them as motivated as I can. But honestly, we should have done better than 1-0. We should be better than that, to be honest. We should be better than 1-0. Anyway, we're going to come back for the second leg. There is a league game in between, which hopefully we'll win, but I can't guarantee it. And then we'll see how far our Champions League run goes. Luckily, the running's not strong, but even so, looking at the league table right now, we're in 13th, and we have 12 games to go, and we're sitting 11 points adrift of any European football. It would take something impressive for us to get up there. I feel like we may not survive a season without European qualification, but we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. For now, let's wrap things up. Thanks for watching, guys. I've always been Chasing Amy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. I shall see you tomorrow for the journey. Friday for more Welcome To Wroxham, the second leg, of course. Until next time, stay safe and have a good one.